I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and to another fashion video. This week we are taking a look at the latest H&M spring collection. When I was pulling out everything out of the bag, I didn't realize how much pink I had actually ordered. I love all the different pinks that I have here. I'm gonna be sharing each piece with you as well as showing you what they look like on and talking through if I like the piece, what I would change, or if I will be returning. As always, I link all of the items down below that I talk about. So if anything piques your interest, you can go down to the description box and shop for yourselves. Before we get started, if you are new here or if you've been following along for a couple weeks now and you are not subscribed, definitely go down below and hit that subscribe button, as it really helps me grow my channel. And then of course, make sure that you never miss a weekly video. We are gonna go ahead and get started over here with a mohair wool blend sweater. Now I just love this shade of pink. It's a really lovely like blush tone, but it's still quite muted. It's not really bright. It's quite a subtle pink that it kind of just goes with any sort of outfit. The only thing that is a little bit of a downside is it's quite small, and I feel like this type of material, even if you wash it in delicates, it's always just gonna shrink just that tiny little bit. So I would recommend sizing up. I did pick up the size small, and you're gonna see it styled up in the cutaways, but I probably would return this and size up to a medium, just have a little bit more room. In the cutaways, I style up this sweater with this really cute white skirt. This is a really long maxi skirt with these floral patterned details on it, and then it also has a lace trim going around the bottom of the skirt, but it also has a little bit of a slit here, and it has the lace detail there as well. It is an elastic waist, which I like. A lot of times they do it when it has a drawstring, so you can adjust it how you need. I personally, when it comes to maxi skirts like this, like when the waist is just kind of stretchy. That way you don't have to faff with the strings. You can tuck a t-shirt or a sweater into it, and it just looks super chic and kind of effortless. I believe they also either do this in a dress format or they have a matching top. I can't remember, but I will link it down below if that is the case. But it's just a really beautiful springy pattern. It is see-through. You can probably tell how see-through it is. You can see the tag in between the fabric. So if you are wearing something like this, you're definitely gonna have to wear like, I don't know, maybe like shapewear shorts, or maybe like an underskirt, something just to kind of throw off the fact that it is see-through. But other than that, it's a really gorgeous skirt, and with the two pieces together, I think they just complement each other so well. And it is just another simple outfit, yet you look a little bit more dressed up and put together for the spring season.
So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sunset's on fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired, baby, take me higher. I'm Sunday, you love it, come on.
This is a smocked cotton dress. It actually has the adjustable strings on the back, so you can actually adjust it in terms of the height of the top part of the dress to however you like. I honestly, when it comes to dresses like this, like to bring it quite high up so it looks quite fitted, but I love that you can just adjust it in the back with these strings. And then it also has a zip on the side, which makes it really easy to take on and off. The smocked bodice of this dress is gorgeous. I love that it drops a little bit lower than your typical smocked dress. I feel like a lot of times they kind of stop like right under your bra line. This one comes down a little bit further, and it's kind of in almost like a V shape. So I'd say it maybe comes to just like right above your belly button maybe, and just gives you a little bit more of a shape and cinches you in a little bit more, and then the skirt comes out in a really flowy way. The pattern is kind of timeless. I feel like this is a dress that you could just have in your wardrobe for life. It is such a timeless pattern. It's gonna go with so many different things. I actually styled this dress up with sneakers, but I think it would look so elegant with some nice white heels or even just sandals. You could even throw on like a denim jacket or something like that, and this dress would really be the main focal point of your outfit. It is perfect for the spring, summer months. I think it's light and flowy. It doesn't have pockets, which would be the only downside. I love when big flowy skirts have pockets like this, but it still is a gorgeous dress, and I'm definitely gonna be keeping this in my wardrobe.
Let's get it on like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah.
Now we have a denim skirt. Now when I picked this up, I really wasn't sure about it. It's a little bit different to your usual denim skirt. It has these pleating details going down the front, and then it doesn't have the usual pockets. It just has these front pockets with the buttons, and then the back looks pretty normal, but it is a little bit different. I actually did end up really liking this skirt. It's a really great play on just a simple denim skirt. I feel like you don't see skirts like this quite often. I sized up to a size, oh actually no, I didn't size up. I picked up the size 4 and it fit perfect. Usually I actually size up to a size 6, but I actually kept my normal size and it did fit perfect, so it is true to size. But it's just a really great alternative to a typical denim skirt with a little bit more flair and edge to it.
So fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired. Baby, take me higher. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it, boy. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me.
Talking about basics, I picked up a white t-shirt. Now it kind of just looks like your typical white t-shirt, but this one actually has pleating details kind of going down in the front. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick it up. Hopefully it does. In the viewfinder it just looks completely white, so hopefully it's picking it up, but it does have two kind of stitching details going on either side of the t-shirt, and you can kind of see how it starts to kind of pleat out and kind of cinches in just slightly in the waist. So it definitely is a little bit more of a smarter white tee. I could see someone wearing this with tailored pants to work, or with a nice like pleated skirt or pencil skirt, something where your outfit is a little bit more smarter and dressed up. I feel like this is a perfect top for me to have in my wardrobe for work. I don't know if I would really gravitate to it for like a casual outfit in terms of like a casual white tee, but definitely something a little bit smarter for nicer occasions. In the cutaways, I actually styled up with these brown denim jeans. These are wide high waist full length jeans in the shade brown. They have the front pockets in the front, which I love. I have so many jeans actually from Anthropologie. I think it's the Colette jean that they have that has the front pockets kind of styled just like this. I really love that look because again, it's just a little bit different to your usual pair of jeans. These I did size up into a size 6. I think I've said before, when it comes to H&M denim, I usually will always size up to the next size because they always run a little bit small. These are a little bit long, but they're not too long that I can definitely just wear them with some heels or platforms. They fit really nicely. I love the shape and the style of them, and they look really great with a white t-shirt like this. I honestly think I'm gonna keep these in my wardrobe mainly just for like the fall winter season, so I can just tuck them in to a sweater, put on some booties, and kind of call it a day. I love wearing brown during the winter season instead of black.
I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby.
Next, we have a linen shirt. Now, I I love this pattern. When I saw it in the collection, I immediately added this to my cart. However, after putting the shirt on, I am so disappointed. I don't know if it's like an error in the way that they have made the shirt or if it was meant to be made like this, but you will see in the cutaways what I'm talking about when it comes to these sleeves. I think when it's on a hanger, you can't even tell, which is probably why I never noticed when I was looking at it online, but there is so much fabric here in this sleeve. I feel like it's meant to kind of look like that and have more fabric and be that kind of style of shirt, but when it comes to these linen shirts, I just feel like it doesn't work. I feel like there's just too much happening on this sleeve, and with the pattern is just like really overbearing and just feels like too much. I, in the cutaways, actually ended up trying to fold the sleeves to kind of wear it kind of folded up, which is how I do with a lot of my linen shirts, but I really couldn't even do that because there was so much fabric. It actually looked a little bit weird folded. So I'm so disappointed because it is such a beautiful pattern. I just pictured myself wearing this all spring, summer long, either like unbuttoned with a tank top underneath and some linen shorts, or tucked into a pair of jeans. I feel like it's such a gorgeous linen shirt, but the sleeves just kind of ruined it for me. Let me know what you think if you feel the same way, but I just feel like there's an unnecessary amount of fabric happening here, especially at the bottom of the sleeve around your wrist. I feel like maybe if they were gonna do more fabric in some place, it would be a little bit higher around your shoulders.
This could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing.
Now we have a two-piece set, and you guessed it, it is pink. I feel like I'm gonna be wearing a lot of pink this spring season. I feel like butter yellow has been like the theme the last year or two, but I've seen so much pink coming out in different clothing brands as well, so I feel like we're gonna be seeing a lot of that. But I have been hunting for a two-piece set just like this, so kind of like a loungy set that I could throw on in the morning if I'm just lounging around the house or I need to walk Cooper. Something that I could throw on if I go to the gym. A lot of times I'll end up going in like the sauna in the steam room, and I want to not have to get dressed back into like my gym clothes that I just worked out in. I feel like a set like this is perfect to throw in my gym bag and just throw on to get out of the gym and get home. It is a super comfortable set. It actually, I thought maybe it was like a towel. Yeah, it is. It's kind of like that towel material, so I think that's why it's so comfortable. It actually would be a really great option for like a beach cover up as well. If you're not someone that likes to wear like the lacy or like sheer beach cover ups, I feel like this would be a really great alternative. But I just really love it. It's so comfortable and cozy. I actually wore it pretty much all day yesterday, so I have already worn it, which you might be able to tell, but I really, really love the color and the fact that it is a set.
So are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young, and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should.
And then our second to last item are these Twill pants. Now these do say that they are a shade of white, but I actually style them up with a white t-shirt, and I would say these more are like an off-white ivory color, which I do like that they're not like a pure white, because I've been hunting for something that's not really that starky color, that has a little bit more of like a creamy ivory tone to it, and that is exactly what these are. They're also a lot smarter than like white jeans, which I do really like. They're Twill pants, so they're really quite smart. They're not necessarily tailored, they're somewhere in between, but they just sit so nicely, and they do actually come with this belt. I usually don't like things that come with belts because I find that they're often cheaply made, but this one actually is not that bad, and it looks a little bit different to something that I already have in my wardrobe, so I'm not really kind of doubling up on belts. I like that the pockets are just kind of like discreetly on the side. You can almost, when you have it on, not even tell that there's pockets there. And then on the back they have pockets as well, but I don't think these are actually pockets. I think they might be stitched in, but just made to look like they are. I think these are a really great alternative to jeans. I think they look so smart with a really nice blouse or just a white t-shirt. That's how I style them up in the cutaways. I think that is such a simple, chic outfit. You can put on just a really cute pair of heels or sandals and kind of call it a day, and it's a really nice, relaxed outfit for the spring, summer season.
Buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we.
And then the final items, which I am actually not going to try on, but I am going to show you, are these bathing suit sets. So I actually picked up a bathing suit and then a kind of like sarong to match them. I feel like this is such a cute outfit. I've been hunting for like a bathing suit set where I can match it with a sarong or a skirt, and this is exactly that. So this bathing suit is in the paisley pattern. So these are the high-waisted bottoms, again in a pink color, which I love. I also love the paisley pattern because it is a timeless pattern. It's not trendy. It's always going to be something that's in fashion. You're not going to put this like in your bikini drawer and then pull it out a year later and be like, I'm not wearing that. It's not trendy. It's kind of out of fashion. Paisley is always going to be in style. So I really do love this pattern. The bikini top is actually a bandeau. It does come with straps. Usually I don't put the straps on these sort of tops because where you attach the strap, oftentimes you can kind of see that when you're wearing them. So I will use them without the straps, but just has the gold kind of U-shaped hook here holding the bathing suit together, and then the clasp on the back, which makes it really easy to take on and off. And then the final piece to this kind of bathing suit set is the sarong. Now, I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this sarong and wearing it with a ton of different bathing suits, or I could totally style it up as a skirt with like a tank top if I'm going to like a beach vacation and doing like a nice lunch or dinner. I feel like that would be a really, really cute outfit. The only downside is the fact that it's only printed on one side. So on the other side, it does still kind of show the pattern from the one side that it's printed on, but it is not kind of printed on this side. So it is quite thin and see-through. That would be the only downside. If it was double-sided, it would maybe be a little bit thicker, not as see-through, but still a really gorgeous sarong for the price. I think this was under $20. So to have a full bathing suit set and sarong for that kind of cheap price, I feel like is a really great option. I am definitely gonna be adding this to my suitcase for our next beach vacation, and I'm probably gonna wear it in the coming weeks because it's getting a little bit warmer here in Florida. I've actually been spending a couple days this past week outside reading my book and wearing a bathing suit. Not that I ever get really like tan, but just to kind of get a little bit of color and kind of get out of that winter like paleness that I always go into. But as the sun gets harsher and it gets a little bit warmer out there, I'm definitely probably throwing that bathing suit on a couple times leading into the spring season. So that wraps up everything that I picked up from the latest H&M spring collection. Let me know what your favorite pieces were. There was a lot of pink in here. Hopefully you love pink as much as I do. I feel like it's so fun when you can have a ton of different shades of the same color and kind of mix and match. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you never miss a video. I will see you guys next week for another one, and until then, have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye!